That pass of yours, the last one turnover? So it was a tired pass. Like you probably couldn't think straight anymore. You couldn't see the defense anymore.
No, I could. Mikey was. I was under the backboard.
Yeah.
That's why told Mikey to stop hiding because I couldn't throw it. It was so high.
You're underneath the backboard?
Yeah,
That's
they gave it
supposed
to me. They gave it to me underneath the backboard.
You can
I know.
you can go to the side.
But when he was open, I was underneath the backboard. So then,
Welcome to the post-game press conference. We're here with our winning coach, interim head coach Jojo Lastimosa, as well the best player of the game, Jalen Hudson. Jalen and coach, congratulations. Jalen, you told me earlier that before coming here, you weren't really familiar with the Philippine brand of basketball, aside from the things that Romeo Travis actually told you. Now that you've gotten your first taste, what do you have to say about it?
I would say, wow, it's physical. I would say it's a very physical league. You can get up and down. It's free flowing. But I like the style of basketball. And I thought coaching down the stretch was very important. And I thought we made some key plays to win the game.
You know, during the half, I was also talking to assistant coach Mal Belen, and she said one of the reminders that the coaching staff had for you and actually the rest of the team was to exude patience all throughout with all the adjustments. When you assess the whole first game, do you think individually and collectively you guys were able to execute that tonight?
Yeah, I definitely thought we executed. We knew who their key guys were. We tried to slow them down. Throughout the whole course of a 48-minute game, it's hard to, completely shut down players. But I feel like we were able to slow down some of their key guys. We had some big shots by some of my teammates, and we got some big key stops, and we were able to hold on to it. It kind of got rocky there at the end. Obviously, it's a little bit longer game than I'm used to, so I was kind of feeling my legs towards the end, but just happy that we was able to get the win and on to the next one.
Coach Jolas, sinabi mo din sa akin earlier, when you were playing back then, you were such a risk taker. And the kind of coach that you want to be is that you want your players to be like that also. That's what you want to see from them. Did they meet your expectations tonight?
Well, definitely we scored more than how I expected them to score. But again, we have to look at the defensive side because what happened was last conference, I think the defense was suffering, and we were giving up too many points. Actually, happened in the first half where we gave up 60 points, and we were looking like a layup line in the first half. But we played so much better defense in the second half, and I think more than anything, it wasn't really a defensive game, but it was more of us making more big shots than the other side. So I think that was a big difference. I think Jalen hit a couple of big threes and Roger in the corner. Calvin, who had a fantastic job. And before this game, Calvin was kind of looking for his game. And so happy that Calvin was able to get that little confidence back.
Coach, what we heard from Jalen actually was that his legs were kind of giving out because of the minutes, just because of the length of the minutes that you were playing. But we saw also the support coming from the team, and it randomly kalat na kalat yung opensa. Coach, just talk about the collective effort as well.
We wanted to rotate a lot of people because we wanted to be a little bit more of pressure type defense, and that's what Coach Lally was bringing over to our team. And sometimes it created a problem because sometimes we deny too much that we leave the penetrators without any help. So that's one thing that we needed to correct. When do you deny aggressively, and when you have to help for your teammates when they drive. So that's something we need to look at the video.
At this point, we open the floor to our press friends.
I won my first win when I was with NLEX. I'm still pitching in just like when I was in like NLEX I was pitching in, but this one is a bit longer. So of course I'm excited, and in a way I'm fortunate because I already have a team that's built to win. So it's just a matter of utilizing my coaches about how we want to attack this game, collectively, and how to make the players listen to our voices. Not yet. Not yet. I'm still groping. I need to be better, and I think everyone, the players need to be better, and just like me, I mean, we want to improve every game.
Last conference niya, team manager. Now, team manager and both head coach, so paano mo na-jog yun?
Um, as I was saying, it's easier now because all the contracts have been signed. 2 months ago was difficult, so I was talking to players, talking to agents, and even bringing Jalen over here. So it was tough, but now it's a little bit easier. But I still sign papers these days. I'm still looking for an import for the EASL. So sometimes I need to delegate a little bit more, but I want to be hands on both. So I want to be good at both. I think it can be done.
That means you were the team as a whole. But what changed in the second half? What made you guys go so throttle, especially in the fourth quarter?
I would say we had some guys come off the bench like Calvin, really brought a lot of good energy. I would say starting off, we kind of got to a slow start because we wasn't hitting shots. But obviously, you don't want your offense to dictate your defense. But that's on us. Honestly, we got to get a better warm up. We got to be ready to go a little bit earlier. Obviously, these games are close in possession, so you start off bad, you dig yourself into a little bit of a hole. So I would just credit it to the whole team and most of the guys that came off the bench. They brought a lot of spark, a lot of energy. I got to credit Jason, veteran point guard, really came in and was really holding it down. Got guys in the right spots, talking and leading, and just as a whole, I mean, I feel like it was the guys that came off the bench tonight that really helped us and really moved us forward.
Did you get any jitters when the opening quarter sounded?
No, not really. We had played 2 tune-up games before, so I had got a little bit of a chance to see how the refs kind of call the game here. Obviously, this game was a little bit more physical than some of the tune-up games. But no, I didn't have too much jitters. There wasn't too many people here tonight. Hopefully, moving forward, there will be more people. But I was able to kind of get into a groove a little bit and just try to be aggressive throughout.
We're missing the key players for
We were able to get Justin to replace that role of Poi. But if Poi comes back in, we're much better. We don't have to think too much about who we're gonna put in terms of matchup with the bigs. So we're looking forward to Poi coming back and Ryan also coming back. But right now, we will survive with this lineup, and I think we have a good lineup that can win a couple more games.
For the record, ano po yung official diagnosis ng nangyari kay Boy?
I think he had a orthoscopic surgery. I think his meniscus is kind of out of place, and it was just cleaned. So it was a very very simple procedure.
So do we have a timetable of what will be the
Boy, he should be ready by end of Feb.
That concludes our post-game press conference. Coach Jolas, Jalen, congratulations. I appreciate your time.